Hi everyone. This video is gonna be a little different. I, my gosh, I don't really know where to begin. All I have to say is that I really don't know where to begin because Christina Grimmie, at 22 years old, is no longer with us, and I'm not okay about it. And when I initially heard what happened was I was on Twitter when I initially heard that she was shot, and then when I heard that she was gone, first when I heard she was shot, my heart was already in my stomach. I was praying for her like everybody else, and then we got the news that she was gone, and I really didn't know how to deal with it. For me personally, I feel like I've never really had to ever deal with death, even though there have been deaths. Like, I've had family members pass away, but I was always too young to really fathom what's going on. And, like, of course, like, Whitney Houston's passed away, Michael Jackson's passed away, even recently Prince has passed away. And those are actually artists that I was never really, though I was aware of them, I wasn't really connected to their music. And even with Christina Grimmie, I didn't really follow her. I've seen many of her covers. I've heard many of her original songs. I've seen many of her voice performances, and they're great. And she had an amazing voice. But even to talk about her in the past tense is kind of frustrating for me. Like, Christina Grimmie is, she I was watching her Wrecking Ball video, and to just picture that she's not with us anymore, to, I guess, even grasp the concept of death itself is, it's just been so far beyond me. And when I finally heard that she was gone, I didn't know what to do. My head did a lot of spiraling. I was reading a lot of tweets from other people who were distraught, rightfully so. But I don't think this is the first time that it's ever hit me, that a person's death has ever really affected me. And I went to work today, and I wasn't okay. I had to, like, because I do customer service, so it's like, how can I help you, and da da da. But, like, I really wasn't okay, and I partly wanted to make this video because, and I'm already 3 minutes in. I have no idea how long this is gonna be, but I wanted to make this video to get out all of the emotions that I'm feeling, because I don't think that, like, this is even to go to work and, like, have to, like, play like everything's okay. Like, I really wasn't okay. And even now, like, I'm talking about it, I just watched, because, like, even on my way home, I kind of forgot how I felt, and then I watched the video again, and I was just, like, nearly in tears. I was just like, this girl's gone. And for me, it's not even just the fact that she's gone, but we lost a songwriter. Like, this girl had so much potential. She didn't see, like, that huge break. But this girl had immense potential. She had a great voice. Not just a great voice, but she was a great, kind person. And she loved God. And she's 2 years younger than me, and she's gone. And I look at that and I'm like, that could have easily been me. It could have easily been me that everyone's talking about. Everyone's writing R.I.P. O'Neal, and now we're writing R.I.P. Christina. Like, she was so young. Like, and for those of you that are used to my other videos and whatever, like, you may not understand, but it almost feel, I don't even understand how this feels like, for someone to be dead, and you were connected to them in some way. Like, for me, even, like, as a fellow songwriter, like, there are songs that died with Christina. Like, I like to think of a songwriter as, like, a camcorder with, like, years of footage. Like, all that footage is gone. All those songs are gone. those songs that she never wrote down. Maybe they're in her phone or whatever. But we lost a songwriter. Like, it's like, I feel like the death of a songwriter is much more impactful than just the death. Well, no, I'm not even gonna trivialize death, period. Death in itself is horrible. And when a person dies, they take a whole bunch of stuff with them. But her passing has really, I don't know, it's sobered me. Like, it's made me think about a lot of things. It made me think about me and my purpose here on earth. And that is to glorify God with everything that I do. But even more than that, it made me really see how small my life is. Because at the end of the day, when I'm dead and gone, a lot of people will mourn me. They may write R.I.P., but I'll be forgotten, dead and gone. Like, life is so fragile. It's so fickle. It's not promised. And I don't know, and to hear the way she died really burned me. Just hearing that, like she was shot after her show, signing autographs in front of her brother, in front of her fans. Like just the reality of death has just hit me. And as a Christian, like, the concept of death and sin and all of that, it's something that, for me, and the reason why I talk about it is because for me it's been so trivial. Like, just death, like the wages of sin is death, or like death. But to like see it and really experience it really shows like the weight that is death. And when someone dies, it's like, I don't know, it's like the ground just came up and swallowed up a person. Like, death is engulfing, death is consuming, death is powerful. And for me, I think I've lived in a little bit of a fairy tale land with my faith in Jesus, because I believe that Jesus is risen from the dead and that he conquered death, etc., and so forth. But I don't think that I really realized how powerful death truly was. And it brings me a lot of sobriety, but when I say like I'm sober, I'm so sober, and sober may be a weird word for some of you, so I'm gonna say I'm very aware. I'm very aware of just the impact that death can have. And I don't even think it's enough to just say, oh, my thoughts are with the family, or my prayers are with the family. But even the guy that shot Christina is dead. Like, he killed himself. God knows what type of heartache he was going through. And of course, I'm not trivializing I'm not trivializing Christina's murder, but he died too. His family is mourning him. Did he even have a family? Like, I don't know, just the reality of death is just, it's just sitting on me. And it's not in a bad way, because it's not in a hopeless way, because for me, my faith in Jesus means that Jesus actually conquered this power, and that when Jesus comes back, the dead that believe in him are going to rise first. But like, the reality of death, of what it really is, like, it's immense. It's so immense. And I don't know. It's just, for me, like even like the way it's just hit me, like, it makes me think about like what, like, am I really living vulnerably first, unapologetically, and do I really believe what I believe? Like when I like for me, again as a Christian and in my faith, looking at her death, I had to really apply the principles that I've learned since I was a child, and not just, no, it's not even an application of principles. I had to decide what I believe. Like, part of me wanted to be angry of just the fact that she was dead, but I have hope. But like, even more than that, like, there's just this, I don't know, like, I just want to make my life count. I don't want to live a life that's meaningless and that is filled with triviality. Like, I went to the store the other day and I bought 2 bracelets that I've been looking for years. And when I die, I can't take those with me. Like, when I die, I can't take my YouTube channel with me. When I die, I can't take my music with me. I can't take my computer with me. I can't take anything with me when I die. And that's scary. Like, being real and not living in a fairy tale land, death is scary. Of course, I don't live in the fear of death. I don't fear dying. I may be a little, I do believe I'm fearful of the pain that I may incur in dying, but I don't think I fear death. But Christina dying has made me really count what I'm doing and see if what I'm doing is gonna yield a worthy result. Because for me, I'm not living just for right now, but for after I die. And that's a whole debate with a lot of you, so I'm not going to go into too much detail. I already have. And if any of you want to ask me about my faith, great, awesome. But I'm not living, like, I can't be so fixed on material things. I can't be so fixed. And even, like, I was looking at even when I was tweeting, I remember, like, I was thinking YouTube, and I was thinking branding. I was like, oh, if I use the hashtag RIP Christina, a lot of people will see what I have to say and then they'll follow me. I'm like, what is that, O'Neill? Like, how selfish are you? Like, how self-consumed can you be? And okay, I'm in the middle of a rant, so I'm like, it may sound a little hopeless and helpless, but I'm just getting out a little bit of my thought process. And I may do a little bit more of that on my channel, especially with some things that are coming, but, and I'll tell you about that another day. But, I just really needed to just phrase how I feel. Like, I've never been so unsettled by death before in my life. And I say that with confidence. Like, I understand it losing someone, but this hit me hard, like, as a fellow songwriter, this hit me hard. And I guess I want to make this video and the comment section for this video an open space for those that are mourning Christina Grimmie's death, and I'll definitely be looking at the comments and responding. If any of you do know, probably know Christina's music a lot better than I do. You can enlighten us all. Just don't keep it bottled up. I think that's the point of this video. If you're mourning, and even if you're mourning not even Christina Grimmie's death, but you're mourning the death of a family member, a parent, a best friend, a friend, like, don't, like, keep it bottled up. Like, you don't want to go about life like I did work today, like, just smiling and pretending like everything's okay. Like, it's okay not to be okay. And I personally am learning that, and I want all of you to know that as well. So yeah, rest in peace, Christina Grimmie. You're an amazing voice, and you'll be missed.